My name is Jonathan George. Several years ago, I received a call from my mother. She was panic-stricken. My father was in hospital. Eventually, I managed to get out of my mum what the problem was. He had a stroke and had been blue lighted into emergency. I got my keys and I started to drive the 2-hour journey to my mum's hometown. As I was driving, I was praying to the Lord. That very act of vocalizing in my car on my own helped regulate my emotions. I got to Mum's and I rang my wife. Her voice was strangely strained, and it emerged that my daughter, who was 7 at the time, was in hospital. She too had ridden in an ambulance, and we weren't quite sure what the problem was, other than the fact that she had a very, very, very high temperature. In that moment, I felt a cry, a pain, a prayer go out, and it wasn't an elegant prayer that you hear in churches. It was more like a "help!" An immediate sense of relief and calm descended on me. I decided to stay with Mum and support her. The medics actually told us that the prognosis did not look good. In fact, the outcome was certain, even though the timing was uncertain. My dad eventually passed away a few months later, but I was very pleased to be able to support Mum and indeed comfort my father during that period of time. As I sat praying for and with him in his final hours, I felt an incredible emotion, which I can only think came from the Lord himself. My sister reassured me that she had actually led my dad to God, to Jesus, during that time, and that was a huge weight off my mind. My daughter fully recovered with no issues. So our Father helped me through this immensely tricky time. Of course, it would have been no good actually turning to my usual support network, for it really was my dad who needed the support, not the one that I would turn to at that time. And my mum was, well, in pieces and needed a lot of reassurance and love. My best friends actually helped as far as they could. But in the end, it was down to me and the support that our Father gave me. The words of Psalm 23, which I'm sure you're very familiar with, "The Lord is my shepherd," springs to mind. His staff, his gentle guiding, supported me. And he can support you too. You have to be open to him and ask him into your life. That's all you have to do, nothing complicated. There's no magic formula. Thank you for listening, and I hope this was useful. God bless, for he loves you. Give him a chance.